we do, in our hearts, why do we so often do nothing about it? There must be more to this life. A purpose for us all. A place to belong. You were my home. I knew from the moment I met you. That night. So many years ago.
Well, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. And if I stay, it will be double. So come on and let me know.
Your hand out.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely. I want to thank the band. After that racket, I can only appear good. Now, Margaret Thatcher. You gotta hand it to her. Love her or hate her, Margaret Thatcher is definitely the strongest man in the touring car.
Hi, sis. Oh, you're freezing. I know, I couldn't get a cab. God's punishment. You don't believe me? I know. So that's Henry, huh? Very handsome. Hi, I'm Charlotte. How are you? That's good to meet you. I'm so sorry I missed the wedding.
No.
Sure, since she told you I'm crap at appointments and times and stuff.
Well, she did.
Mind you, she's absolutely nuts, but you married her, so you must know.
We should introduce you. Come with me. Mum, Dad, may I introduce you to Sarah's sister, Charlotte?
Yes, of course. How do you?
My parents, Mr. and Mrs. Beaufort.
Oh, thank goodness you both have the same last name. Good.
Pleasure to meet you, Charlotte. Or do you say Charlie?
Right now I'd say I'm a mess, so if you don't mind, I'm back. Okay. Back.
Drumming sound. Although, according to one Ethiopian village log drummer, it translates as, I've just eaten a sodding great pie, ha ha.
Sorry. Look at this. Oh, sweet. You look beautiful. Look at you. Look at you. You're in a dress. Please, a dress. Look like Ivana Trump after a couple of rounds, baby. Woo! Come here. What? First? You've got to be kidding me. You know this is pointless. Oh, I hate this. So what do you think of him? I think he's an absolute sweetheart. He's gorgeous, really. He is.
And he's sweet, and he's funny, and wild.
He's very English. You married a very Englishman. You're blushing.
How's home?
Home's good. It misses you.
Work?
Oh, you know, very exciting. They gave me a story about a 10-car pileup on 54th Street. Yeah, whatever.
Looking up?
Oh, top of the news pile, you know.
You will be.
Someday.
But on that note, I think it's time I left the stage and brought on someone very special indeed. Thank you very much.
Hi, sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Beaufort's son, Henry, would like to make an announcement.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, one of the reasons we're here tonight is to show our appreciation to Lawrence Beaufort for all the great work he's done as chairman of Aid Relief International.
Sarah?
Oh, darling.
Oh, she's cut.
Oh, go ahead. Here,
You're right.
here.
You asked me, it's a bloody rip-off. 1,000 quid for an overcooked meal and a dry hump on the dance floor. But still, we're all getting drunk for a good cause, right? Cheers!
Get him out of here. It's a bit difficult. We've got to do something.
20 quid a head, right there. Divvy room rental, maybe another 20. 30 on catering. It's got to be 50 quid on overhead. There you go, Jojo. That's your cut. Oh, I'm sorry, you haven't met. This is Jojo. Actually, he's curious about your dinner, because when I met him, he was so hungry, he was trying to eat his own tongue. Funny enough, they don't do Caesar salad with that. No, listen, I'll be honest, and I do want to be honest. He was a pile of bones in a pool of shit. And I don't mean civilized shit either. This was the yellow stuff. Liquid fucking evil. Anyhow, I've got 2,000 kids in my camp in Africa with the same problem, and some fucking arsehole here has pulled my funding, so I guess I'm just gonna have to feed them flies. Now, Jojo here, he wanted to know why, so I showed him this. Due to the repressive political climate, we can no longer sustain a relief presence in communist-supported Ethiopia. Is that a fair description, Larry? Or did you want a more positive spin?
All right, Dr. Callahan. You've said your piece. Now you can leave.
Why don't you come up here? Come on, the kid just wants to hear it in words he can understand. 2,000 lives, what does that buy you? New car? New pair of tits for the wife? Well, come on, don't be shy. I've got a camp with 30,000 people dying at 40 a day. I've got measles, typhoid, cholera, every miserable fucking disease known to man. 6 weeks from now, they'll all be dead. Come on, talk to me. Oh, I get it. It's the monkey joke, right? You want him to go, hoo, 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 for you, yeah? Oh, he'll do that. He'll do that for you. Jojo, Nezam Hezbi, hoo, 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 Belalum. Ajaha. Ajaha. Hoo, 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 hoo. $300 calories in one banana. More than he gets in a day. He'll do whatever you want.
Down for the van now, please. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Can you get down for the vehicle now, please?
Dr. Callahan, I presume? I was there tonight. I was compelled.
Egress. Sounds pretentious enough to be a charity. No, wait a minute, I remember. I was in India and you lot were working the borders with Afghanistan. Rumours were you got in. There's a lot of people still dying over there.
They always do, Doctor.
Yeah, well, I'm no warrior. I'm in the relief business.
So I gathered. So, here we are, you with your relief work, me with my relief work. And isn't it a strange coincidence? Because I need to get into Ethiopia and you're already there.
No, thanks.
I'd fund your work, of course.
No.
I've got a camp with 30,000 people dying at 40 a day. In 6 weeks' time, they'll all be dead.
Slight exaggeration, perhaps, but very effective.
Since when did the CIA give a shit about the starving in Africa? I presume you are CIA, Mr. Steiger.
Idle curiosity. Your performance tonight. Was it a cry for help or a cry for attention?
I'd call it a press conference. No. A declaration of independence.
Freedom is an expensive commodity. You should see what I paid for your bail.
No deal.
Passion is cheap, Doctor.
If you're looking for a dancing bear, try the fucking circus.
Montgomery in boat number 21, Carlsberg, was expected to have a good chance when the race started in rough weather in the Solent yesterday. Mario Shoney is in the lead.
Cigarettes at dawn? Either you're deliriously happy or you haven't slept.
Do you need me to call you a cab?
Yeah, I already called one. How's your hand?
Oh, it's fine.
So, Henry, is he,
Oh, he's still sleeping. No. So, I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, me too. But, listen, if it gets too English over here, you give me a call. I'll send you a nice American care package full of macaroni and cheese and apple pie and a pair of sneakers. That'll go over well here in fashionable London, I'm sure. Oop. Hello? Okay, thank you. Oh, it's here. Tell Mr. Sleepy Pants that I said goodbye, pip pip cheerio, whatever the hell they do here. I love you.
I love you too. Nice to sleep. Take care.
We're told the boy escaped while being transferred to the immigration facility at Heathrow Airport. His body was found early this morning here under Junction 5. Initial reports suggest he died of hypothermia. A spokesman for the immigration department blamed the security lapse on staff shortages. We are told that the boy was arrested the previous night in a disturbance at a charity ball in a London hotel. A man identified as Nicholas Callahan, a relief worker in Ethiopia, interrupted the event with an emotional plea for more help in Africa. At Junction 5, Aidan Pickering, LNS.
When Dubuque started, you could see how much she owed to Van Gogh. She didn't hide it. It's in all her landscapes. But if you look here, what she's doing with abstract, it's something much more calculated, more developed. The way she takes the theme of attraction and repulsion, dark against light. Now, over here is another piece which I think has even more emotional depth. It's beautiful, isn't it? And we do have other examples of her work, which I think you should see.
Sweetheart, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yes, I do. And before you say anything, I've spoken to all the relevant relief organizations and embassies, and with 40,000 pounds...
40,000 pounds? What are you talking about?
Where
are you going to find
and supplies from surplus regions in southern Sudan. And from there, I transport them to Tigray. I've cleared out my savings. I'm still short about 8,000.
But Sarah, this isn't how it's done.
Henry,
you don't go...
Henry, I've made up my mind.
Well, then send the money. Do charitable work, whatever. But don't go roaring off to some godforsaken hole in Africa just to salve your conscience. It's just too...
To what?
Well, it's not the most grown-up way to deal with
maybe I don't want to grow up.
Fine. Fine. If that's what you want,
It
then
is.
fine. Then I'll help you find the money.
Thank you.
I'll talk to Dad. He knows everybody. Mind you, Ethiopia's a bit... It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll find the money.
Come with me.
Honey, even if I could...
You can't.
No, it's not that. You know me. I'm not made for that kind of thing.
I'm a city boy. I need 4 walls and a bed. Besides, I've got meetings up to here for the next month. You should go. You got the right attitude.
Listen, I know this sounds like Little Miss Bleeding Heart and all that. God, I don't care. I know I'm being crazy and driving you crazy, and of course I understand you can't come, but you meet me off the plane? You meet me off the plane?
Of course I'll meet you off the plane.
And no rain, not a drop. That and war. People leave their homes. They work for many days. We only have 10 camps on the south side. Too many people. Not enough camps. Measles. You know measles?
Yes, of course.
We lose more people to measles than diarrhea. Many die. No vaccine.
We brought some vaccines.
Also cholera, everywhere. We dig very deep now for good water. Starvation everywhere. Death is everywhere.
You speak English very well.
Missionaries teach me.
Yeah? So are you married? Do you have a husband?
Man, bullshit. I need no man. They've begged to marry me many times, but I drive truck. Lazy men good for nothing. We're too old now anyway. No men in my village want women over 18.
In my tribe, it's 30. Stop. Stop the truck. Stop. Stop!
Is this your son? It's your son. Abraham?
Ati! Ati!
No, baby. We go. Too dangerous to stop. Rich! We go now. It's a waste. Child and mother, both a waste. Stupid baby woman.
على الفلك
Sheila, shut up. I'll give you 4 bags.
4 bags not enough. I take 1 truck.
You want to tell them that you're taking half their food? How many are you, 50? 100?
My men fight.
I know, for the people. Tell a nigga hello.
I tell Lane. Makina molo hapene.
Come on. Shigara.
Tahanyo Melis.
It's good. Sumo. Kulu Melesawa.
Tuapalo! Seta kila tikisha.
No. Bezihu.
8 bags. 4 each truck. This is fair. Khul, Mr. Elliot? Fair, yes. Shimon tikisha! Zero!
Welcome to Famine Relief.
Okay, kill it!
Excuse me. This child. His mother's in the truck. She's wounded.
Too late.
What?
Too late, as in no point.
Why?
Why? Well, quite apart from any illnesses they may have, they're too weak to survive.
You just decide that?
It's called triage. I'm a doctor. I've got 30,000.
I know. I heard that already in London.
You did?
Yes, I still think you should help them.
Oh, you do you?
Yes, I do.
I see. You pay for these trucks, so I have to indulge some fucking white girl's idea of heroism, right? Well, why stop there? Do you want a picture? I can get you a picture. Poor little rich girl holds dying black baby. You do your hair right. You look great.
I saw the child from the truck. I picked him up. His mother was wounded. I brought her too. Can you please look at them?
Seems fair.
Cat.
Hi. I'm Cat.
Okay, so I'm the chief administrator and logistician. That doesn't sound too pompous. And you've met Nick, who's our team leader and full-time doctor. He's got a lot in his hands right now. So this is the food distribution center. Low-tech, but effective, like the rest of us.
The food supplies I brought, how long will they last?
3-4 days, maybe.
That's it?
I'm afraid so, yeah.
What are you going to do when the food runs out?
Oh, we usually find a way. Same old story, really, you know. Money, or the lack of it. But with help, we get by. I don't think you wanted it.
Is it all right?
Sure. Well, if it isn't Mrs. Beaufort. Sorry about the mess. You won't see this in medical school. Cat. If you're going to throw up, I'd close your eyes, think of ponies and ice cream. Is that perfume? You're wearing perfume in the middle of the fucking desert.
The boy, is he being looked at?
Yes, Mum. Checking him now. One shed over, as you instructed.
My. What does that mean?
Soda. Monica, get her a Fanta. It's weird, isn't it? All those plans you have, places to go, people to meet, all that matters in her whole world is that. Just one suck of soda, that's all she lives for.
She's in pain. Can't you give her something?
Oh, yeah, sure. Monica, call down to the pharmacy for more morphine, could you? Where do you think you are? St. Elsewhere.
She's in pain.
She's beyond pain.
Have you asked her that?
Amadi. Ask her if it hurts.
Dai Simaki.
Gabriele. Nakinyale. Mithani.
She says she feels the pain of hunger, but she knows that death more hungry than pain, so she gives thanks. She gives thanks to you. She calls you by a new name. Methane. He who steals from death.
But the fever is in shock. Increase the fluids, antibiotics, things okay. You really think he's going to sit up and take a drink?
It's just...
He's dying. He can barely move his lips, let alone take a cup.
I was just trying to help.
To help, you have to know what you're doing.
Look, I know you think I'm stupid and you want me to go home. You don't have to waste any more time trying to make that clear to me.
Get some HEM. High energy milk. Monica will give it to you. You tease it around his mouth with your finger, you let him suck at that. Small amounts only. If he revives, call a nurse. If he doesn't, at least love someone with him when he dies. How many? Cat?
11 from our side.
12. The 10-year-old.
It makes 39. So that's more than yesterday. I know. Right, you better hire extra men from the camp and get them digging more holes. Put them on night shifts so nobody sees. Can't have people dying of depression, eh?
How's the water coming, Joss?
Nothing so far. Draft shaft's past to buggering and we're down to 2 liters per person per day.
What about the tankers?
Yeah, sure. It's piss in a bucket, mate. Basically, if we don't get the new well up and running, we're knackered.
Okay, so what do you need exactly?
I just told you, a new drive shaft.
Okay. I'm gonna see what I can do. Well, the good news, boys and girls, is that the government's finally coming tomorrow. I got confirmation today that Mr. Ningpopo himself will be here for about an hour.
That long?
Well, you never know. We might get lucky.
Right, here's what we're going to do. First thing in the morning, we're going to break open the new supplies, start immunizing all the children against measles. Youngest first, up the line until we run out, okay? Kat, Monica, I want you to get onto that as early as possible.
All right.
I'll set up the cold chain and check the syringes.
No, I'm going to need you with me, and you, Tula. Joss.
Yeah?
Sanitation. I think you need to take your team and cut a new defecation area somewhere beyond the camp.
Yeah, and let's just chlorinate all the water, okay? All of it.
Yeah, the tanker water's absolutely fine.
Fuck the tanker water, just chlorinate the lot. There's too much infection to risk leaving it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Good. All right, make sure you get me your requests for Ningpopo as soon as possible.
2 hookers and a single to Melbourne.
Business or coach?
Good night, Sarah.
Good night.
Oh, I forgot. The boy's mother. She died.
We got about 10 days left. Maybe 2 weeks, if we're lucky.
What happened with USAID?
Nothing.
Care?
CARE, USAID, Oxfam, WFP, they don't want to know. Everyone I spoke to in Addis had an acute case of compassion fatigue.
How about the old man? The trust fund?
My father was the politest fuck you I ever got.
What about Steiger? Some small favors, a little info on
Yeah,
the rebels.
stash a shitload of weapons
So what
here,
if he's
smugglers
fucking over the
in boxes.
Marxists? What have they done for us
I'm not
lately?
getting into business with those
Listen,
people.
Elliot, if it's all we've got, I don't see why.
There is no
Why,
way,
for Christ's
because
sake?
that's not how we started.
Because I wouldn't have it any other way.
What the hell is that?
Schumann, I think.
Hi.
I dream of childhood. I dream of love. Of a garden where a boy plays, forever young. Themes from childhood. Part of a series from Schumann's Lederhosen.
Lederhosen are trousers.
Ah,
The German for song is Lieder.
Lieder. Yes, correct.
Is there something you wanted?
The baby. You tried the HM.
Yes.
And?
And no change.
Sometimes it takes a while. Yes. One life.
Limpopo's here. Look, right now we're at 800 calories a day. In a few days, it'll be down to 500. The bottom line is, we're not going to make next week's distribution.
Not a chance.
And that raises the issue of security. If I can't get these people more food, I can't guarantee the safety of my staff.
Food security, I believe these are listed as separate issues.
Yes, but I'm sure you'd agree they're connected. Well, if we could get some emergency corn, that'd be a start.
I will raise it with the WFP.
Thank you.
They owe us since August anyway.
Excuse me?
Any emergency corn would be greatly
I'm
appreciated.
sorry, excuse me, who owes you?
The WFP, 3 months of corn. It'll be in your notes.
There's no reference to the WFP in my notes.
Then your notes are wrong.
Okay, if we could move on to the issue of security.
Our soldiers have no experience of this order, Mr. Hauser. Please, we have another meeting at Cromer Camp at 4 p.m. If we can deal with these matters separately and in their proper order. It is no good to jump from food to security. This is not coherent.
Not coherent. Listen, they don't get enough food, they get hungry. They get hungry, they get desperate, they wreck the camp. That is a security issue.
Please do not raise your
For
voice.
Christ's sake, they're all fucking dying out there. Will you please stop talking bollocks and start getting some food delivered now? No excuses. No money changing hands, just do it.
I find this innuendo most disturbing, Dr. Callahan. I can assure you, not a single dollar changes hands without authorization. Procedures of the utmost importance
Procedure
to
my
us.
fucking ass. You've got friends in the water trucking business whose sole aim in life is to hike up the price by restricting delivery. You seriously telling me those shit-outs are following procedure?
I find this outrageous, especially coming from you.
What do you mean, especially coming from me?
To take a refugee boy from the camp without authorization. To die like an animal in a country it does not know. The death of a child is not a minor violation, Dr. Callahan. I can assure you, you are under serious investigation.
What? You'd never have given us anything anyway.
Well, he certainly isn't going to now.
What happened to his car?
Will that fit our wellhead?
The kangaroos crap in the bush?
We've got no choice. We need Steiger.
Dr. Callahan? Sorry, I just have some traveler's checks. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I thought I'd leave them here.
Elliot usually deals with all that.
Should I give him...
No, I mean, it's okay. I'll give them to.
Okay. So, you think they're gonna shut you down?
Maybe. But we always turn up again. Somewhere.
I really admire you for the work you do.
Oh, Jesus, admire. What does that mean?
Why are you
admire?
so difficult to talk to?
Why are you?
Why do you never say my name?
Sorry?
You never say my name. Why?
What's the first thing you do when you get a cold?
What?
What is the first thing you do when you get a cold?
A chicken soup, aspirin, scotch.
You ever just have the cold?
I don't understand.
Taking nothing, just have the cold.
No.
No. And that's us, right? We drown it, kill it, numb it. Anything not to feel. You know, when I was a doctor in London, no one ever said Madahani. They don't thank you like they thank you here, because here they feel everything. Straight from God. There's no drugs, there's no painkillers. It's the weirdest, purest thing. Suffering. And when you've seen that kind of courage, you know that with a child, how could you ever want to do anything but just take him in your arm? You remember that boy in London, Jojo?
Yes, of course.
He was my first save, 10 years old. So thin he could barely stand. But he still found the strength to bury the rest of his family. We have no idea what courage is. He used to write me these little notes. He helped me in the clinic. It was good. It was sweet, it was good. He wanted to be like me, I like that. I mean, it was silly and childish, but it made me feel good about myself. So I took him with me to London, you know, my talisman, my courageous Africa. How could I be so bloody stupid? How could I be so totally selfish? The point is, he was my friend. He had a name. So now I have to remember him. If everyone I lose has a name,
May 1984.
Hey.
Hey.
You all set? Said your goodbyes?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, this is my friend at UNHCR. She'll always know how to get a hold of us. And that's a very good group of people, if you ever want to jump in there.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you came, Sarah. It meant a lot to us.
Well, thank you.
No, I'm thanking you. You Kenale. It means thank you. And then you say Genzepka, which means you're welcome.
Genzep.
Hey, pretty good. No, very Buddhist.
The Buddhists hug.
Sure I hug. I'm an American. I hug everything.
Oh.
Oh, Nick's up at the well. You want me to get?
No.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Take care of yourself. And everybody else.
Let's cry. Keep in touch.
Count to 5. No. 1, 2, 3. I'll read you 2 chapters.
No, 3.
Okay. Hurry. You are nothing but a minxish minx.
Hello?
Mummy says I can have 3 chapters.
3 chapters? Excellent.
Would you mind reading them tonight? I have some work to do.
Sure. Jim, go on, jump into bed. Quick sticks. Daddy'll be there in a minute. So what's he reading?
It's on his bedside table.
Right. About tomorrow.
I'm in the office all day.
It's just I need to keep looking for work.
I thought you were gonna make calls from home.
Well, I just should go in. Half the city's looking. I can't compete unless I'm there.
Can't your father call somebody?
He's already done everything he can. Dad lost everything when the market crashed, like everybody else.
I know that. I know that. I'm sorry.
So, I think I should go in.
Henry, I arranged meetings, especially because you said you'd do the school run.
Well, can't we ask someone? There must be people at his school.
You call. I'm sick of asking for favors.
Don't. You didn't bother to do it in the first place. Don't do it now.
Just trying to help.
You were bargaining.
Well, what if I was? Is that a crime? You know, because I can argue. I can shout. I hate this situation. I hate not having a job. And I don't see what good it does to make each other feel worse than we already do.
Look at this room. It's a mess.
We'll sort it out. Things will pick up. There's a chance I've got a meeting with this guy who's really big in futures, and I'm going to try and get a meeting with him. We will sort it out.
He's waiting for you to read to him. Thanks. I understand. Michael, that's bullshit. UNHCR sends more aid to Honduras than any other UN agency.
Even as I speak, East and
Well,
West
most
Berliners
people
alike
don't even know
are
where
tearing
Honduras
down the
is.
greatest symbol of communist repression that has
No.
stood for nearly 4 decades.
North of Panama on the
Such an
Caribbean Sea.
extraordinary event that you must keep repeating it to yourself to believe it. The Berlin Wall is finally coming down, and the sense of hope you get here.
Which is precisely why they need aid.
November 9th, 1989, the night that marked the opening of a new chapter in world history.
Michael, I have to call you back.
Jordan Sienas,
Okay.
Berlin.
UNHCR.
Sarah?
Yes. Who's calling?
It's me, Elliot.
Elliot.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? You okay?
Oh yeah.
Where are you?
Actually, believe it or not, I'm here in a phone booth in London.
Oh my God.
No, I'm sorry, there's a terrible connection. But nothing seems to work in this shitty place.
When can I see you?
Oh, I'm in the Holland Park tube station right now. Could you meet me by the entrance to the park?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
Great.
1:30? Is that okay?
Perfect.
Henry?
Hi, honey. Bea just popped round to say hello. Do you remember Bea? She used to work with Dad.
Hiya.
Hi. I thought you had job interviews today.
They all got cancelled.
Oh. I just came by to get some warm stuff for Jimmy, so I'm gonna go pick him up.
Hello. Hey, hey. Oh my gosh, look at you. Here, come sit. Oh, gosh, it's good to see you. So you got my last letter?
Yeah, you were in Pakistan.
Pakistan? That was months ago. Haven't I?
Been busy saving lives.
I forgive you.
Yeah. Well, we're not in Pakistan anymore. We're in Cambodia, by the Thai border. You okay? How's home?
Fine.
Jimmy?
Gorgeous.
Ben, bien sûr.
So you're in London, and you call me out of the blue. Is that because I'm with the United Nations, or just because I'd never forgive you if you didn't?
Both.
Tell me.
What do you know about Cambodia?
There's a civil war going on. Communist coalition forces headed by the Khmer Rouge versus communist Vietnamese running the government. I believe the British calls it political irony.
Yeah, well, Nick calls it a clusterfuck. But that's Nick. Not one to mince his words.
How is he? Is he good?
He's Nick.
Was it his idea for you to come?
No, both of us. I mean, I wanted to see you anyway. And, you know, I always do this. Nick can't pitch to save his life. Well, you saw that. Sorry, where was I?
Cambodia.
Ah, right. Well, according to Washington, the place doesn't officially exist, although there's something like 500,000 people living under Khmer Rouge domination. Dysentery, measles, pneumonia, no vaccines, of course, so death rates around 15 to 20 people a day in every village. And there's landmines, lots of them, so we have amputees without prosthetics. It's not a happy place.
So what do you need?
Well, I've put together a shipment of supplies, vaccines, medicines, the usual. But there's so much corruption out there. I was wondering, I mean, the thing would be...
Elliot, just say it.
If we could put a UN stamp on it. I mean, the point is the UN name still means something. You know, just a little bit of extra protection. Obviously, I would take full responsibility. You just do the paperwork.
Well, we do have shipments going into Thailand and Cambodia. I'll attach your name to the list.
Thank you.
And I'll go with it. I'll see it through.
Oh, no, you don't need to.
I know, but I do this now.
Yeah, but Cambodia's different.
I'll see it through.
Vậy con á, anh mà lừa tè, bọn anh dễ sới, đừng ơi, chăm tè, đi tan chén một. Sao cắt ra thằng này, bọn lo.
So what is it? What do they want?
Money, miss. Shit, they see you, they want more. Always more money, huh? Anh bămประกันhỏiเอาประกัน
I'm not playing their games.
What?
I'm not giving them any more money.
They want more money.
They've already gotten their 10%. It's written in the contract.
Contract shit, you pay. I'm going to allow.
No.
Miss Sarah.
I'm not giving them any more money.
They need more. You pay. You know say
Tell
more.
them to get the rest of that shipment off the boat right
what?
now.
Or what? What you do? This is not Chelsea football. This is Cambodia. You pay. You pay.
It's 2 weeks late. What the hell's going on, Steiger?
You want a beer?
I want to know what's going on.
Crates were delayed so I could get them fitted. Shit happens, so what?
Have you got any idea how fast the measles epidemic spreads in 2 weeks?
I got other stains on my laundry, Callahan. You're not my only child.
Just give me the money.
Bringing your titty from the UN was a smart idea. You want a screw? Take your pick. $25,000. And tell that sorry little excuse of a colonel that's 25 more than he deserves. Mrs. Beaufort is waiting.
Listen, you piece of shit. Fucking with me is one thing, but if anything happens to her...
Then what? Remember, Callahan, I'm the guy that makes you possible. You owe me, you took the fucking money. Now you will do this, and you will do this right. What's the matter? Scared of the dark? Now fuck off and save lives.
How'd that happen? If I can ask.
Oh, before time, I was sick, bad lung, TB. At this time, no doctor where I live. Khmer Rouge killed our doctor. So I walked to border for medicine, but I must cross the minefield first. You never forget that sound. First thing you hear is click. It's your foot priming the landmine. Soon as you hear it, it's over. But your mind go crazy, you know? You're thinking, maybe if I jump, maybe if I find a rock to match my weight. But it's nothing you can do. You hear the click, big bye-bye. But I was lucky. Just lose my leg.
Any problems?
None.
You're not wearing perfume.
Are you gonna tell me where we're going?
Place near Pailin, by the border.
And the boat's the best way to travel.
You don't like my boat?
I think it's very you.
It's safer. Avoids the roadblocks, the Viet troops, plus other assorted madness. You know, heart of darkness. Actually, it is. Horrible.
And now you're gonna tell me why.
Well, Elliot's no good, is he? All he gives you is the Buddhist version, all fucking temples and gentle people, which is bollocks. The Khmer Rouge, rouge being very much the appropriate color, use Pailin as a hideout. Everyone lives in absolute terror. They use the women as baby-making factories, the kids as minesweepers. And just in case we actually help anybody, they come and steal everything that we don't hide.
So why do they let you stay at all?
They've got no doctors. I should be singing Old Man River.
Please don't.
Colonel Dow, how you doing? It's good to see you again.
The boxes, they for who?
Well, you know they're for. I give you my word, this goes only to the women and children.
Hey, that's easy. That's medicine, for Christ's sake.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
Empty guy.
It's a laptop. Every NGO's got one. That's the way we do business.
Don't throw those away. People's lives depend on that, for fuck's sake.
Colonel, I'm with UNHCR, United Nations. This cargo is protected. If this shipment is harmed in any way, your name will surface on a follow-up investigation. I don't...
I promise you, I know nothing about this. Somebody...
Come here!
Colonel Dow, you know me. I swear to God, I don't...
Son of a bitch!
Sonne!
What was that? You explain it to me.
I can't explain it to you. We were set up. I knew nothing about that book, what was in the box, the equipment.
Did you know about the guns? Did you know about the guns? Answer me!
Yes, I knew about them. I came here to help these people, and the only way I can do that is if I transport guns.
You don't have to transport guns to help people.
You do here.
Right. So fuck the next person that tries to bring a shipment full of medicine in for people. Fuck them. As long as you get what you need today, fuck everybody else!
No one else comes here, so what do you want me to do? You want me to watch thousands of kids die of measles because I wouldn't bend the rules? Is that a price worth paying? Or am I actually killing more than I save? You seriously believe that I don't worry about that? That I don't think about that every minute of every day? What's worse? You tell me. You tell me what I should do.
What happened?
Never compromise another organization for your own, ever again.
I won't.
Hiya! Oh, he made it. Oh, good to see you. So, I believe congratulations are long. I know. Can you believe it?
What the hell happened? No guns. Confiscated by Dow. He found these intelligence files. They freaked him out.
What intelligence files?
Well, how do I know? He was tipped off. He was waiting for us. He found these documents. He went fucking crazy.
Well, if we don't have anything for the Khmer Rouge, we're in deep shit.
We leave in the morning. Take everyone with us.
No, we need to leave sooner than that.
We've got all this vaccine. I'm not wasting it.
We don't have time. We need to go now.
Not until we're vaccinated.
This is not worth risking our lives for.
You do whatever you got to do. I'm staying. Joss, remember to pack the iodine. And the emergency kits, how many we got? Joss?
Boy, đâu bị đói á, đâu. Boy, cháu luốt cầm lớn nâng ai cả sa. Boy, tao dùng một ai vinh.
No, they...
Dùng cầm lớn một ai vinh.
He says that we're thieves. That we stole his files and his guns and he wants them back.
Tell him the truth. And tell him that we're trying to save his bloody people.
សមាគមយើងកំពុងតែព្យាយាមជួយសង្គ្រោះ
រឿងជួយរឿងមិនជួយអានមិនខ្លាទេអានចង់បានតែឯកសារមកវិញ
He doesn't give a shit about the people. He just wants the file.
So tell him whatever he wants. Just try and buy us some time.
ពួកយើងនឹងទៅយកឯកសារមកឲ្យសមាគមប៉ុន្តែសំពេល2-3ថ្ងៃ
2-3ថ្ងៃមរាយហើយពួកឯងត្រូវសងវិញឥឡូវនេះអាននឹងយកពួកឯងទៅប៉ាលីនវិញ
He wants us to what?
He wants us to make amends now. He wants us to go to Pailin. You know what that means.
He said now.
Okay. Tell him that Sarah's from the UN. And that the UN is very important to Big God Unka, and if anything happens to her or to us, the UN will crucify him.
Trong đi về ngoài chứ cút. Anh nâng thả. Bộ hàng chia CIA dọn dọn. Hàng nâng anh. Trâu tao miên anh á lắp nè.
He said you're a CIA agent working for Vietnam. One of you must die.
Clubet only. Dốt lên ta bị cá chuối bộ anh.
English doctor, you say all you care about is my people.
Ban! Dốt rồi mà không tức với tao. Ongka, chi vít cầm nhiên nè thế. Dương bầm ra tại Ongka mùi cốt. Ai lỡ, hoài đừng hai men thế.
To Ongka, life means nothing. We serve only Ongka. Now you will see.
God's sake, he's just a baby.
Tell him to drop my guns. Wheels up. Come on to drop my fucking weapons now. Why will you there? Tell him no. Well, tell him to back off. Back off.
Come chơi shop pay. Come chơi shop pay.
Tell him to back off. Tell him to back off.
Thôi tranh tử.
ชัวร์จับไปพี่ชัวร์ออนโจโจวินประหยัดจนบินนะจับไปพี่ชัวร์นะ
Look, as long as we hold due west, we hit the river.
It's about 2 miles.
And the camp's up there, about another 3 miles north, just over the Thai border. Shit, that's Khmer Rouge. They've reached the village. At this rate, they're going to catch up.
Help! Keep on moving! Keep on moving! Tell them we're nearly there! Sierra Tango 619. Sierra Tango 619. This is Outpost Red 7. Sierra Tango, come in. Mi padre. Mi padre. Tốt không?
That's Vietnamese, mate. Good. That'll keep them busy.
Nick? It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. If I'd have listened to him, none of this would have happened. I couldn't even bury him properly. I didn't even give him a decent fucking burial.
Elliot wanted to dedicate his life to helping other people. And in the end, he died for them. Be proud of him. Miss him. But be proud of him.
I don't know what I'm going to do without him. I can't stop. I've got to keep going. There's so much...
I'm worried about you. Here. I'm worried that something's going to happen to you. Every day for 4 years, every morning, I wake up and I wonder if you're okay, if you're still alive, where you are.
Shall I ring down for some room service?
Chocolate cake. And some air conditioning. It'd be lovely.
How did you meet Henry?
I was staring at a Roscoe.
What's that, some sort of dishwasher?
He's a painter. I used to work in an art gallery. And one day Henry came in.
How old were you?
I'm too young.
But you stayed together?
Yeah. We both know that the marriage has been over for a long time. But we stayed together for Jimmy.
You love him very much, don't you?
He's amazing.
You know, I'm gonna have to start making plans to go to New York. See Elliot's parents. Tell them what happened.
How long will you be gone?
I don't know. No idea.
What is this? What are you doing?
I'm absolutely crazy about you. I can't stop thinking about you. You're always in my mind. You're in my heart. You're in every fucking beat of me. But I can't go there with you. I can't do it. Look at what happens to people around me. It's not good. I'm not good for you.
That's not true.
No, listen, believe me, if I could live this life again, I would never leave you for a second. But you belong with your family, and I belong here, and there's nothing we can do about it. Because whichever way you look at it, somebody gets hurt.
One, two, three. Oh.
Oops.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. Oh, that was lovely. Lovely playing, lovely cake.
My playing was lovelier than his cake. Mom.
They were both exactly as lovely as each other.
I think you better blow the candles out before the cake catches fire.
Wait till they do your candle for each decade, dear. Then you know you're past it.
Don't forget to make a wish. Oh! Mum, when are we going to open the presents?
Many of you know her from her work with the Elliott Hauser Foundation for the international promotion of human rights. In more recent years, however, she has become an active lobbyist at Whitehall on issues of asylum and refugee protection. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our new spokesperson for the UNHCR in the United Kingdom, Mrs. Sarah Beaufort.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel very nervous to be standing in front of you today. I also feel very honored. In particular because UNHCR was the organization to which I was first introduced by my friend Elliott Hauser.
I know that my being offered this post would have given him enormous pleasure. Over 50 million people are refugees or displaced persons in the world today. And because of closed minds and funding shortfalls, we are only able to reach half of those in need. So we rely on our partners. The network of aid groups blazing a trail across crises like El Salvador, Angola, Chechnya, Sri Lanka. Those NGOs, the non-governmental groups, from Oxfam right down to the smallest outfits run by people like Elliot and... And I pray for those who survive him, who continue his work without certainty or security, wherever they may be in this world. Excuse me.
Hey.
Hey. Thanks for coming.
And listen, I traveled thousands of miles to hear my sister give a speech. I got a backache and jet lag. What's a taxi ride to the park?
Sorry. Are they angry?
Oh, who cares, Sarah? I think they actually kind of enjoyed it. And she's nuts makes for much better conversation than nice speech.
I got a letter from Nick, and I think he's in trouble.
Why? What did he say?
Nothing really, just little things.
Well, where is he?
He's in Chechnya. He's running some sort of camp, I'm really not sure. I need to find him. So you have contacts, you can find out where he is. So please.
Sarah, sweetheart, you know as well as I do that Chechnya is a very dangerous place. Yes, I can angle a story there, I'm sure. If I find out anything, I will let you know. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Perhaps we are all refugees from something. But I see now there is nothing to fear. That the world we hold on to, the lives we cherish, are a part of something greater. Something more. When I look at my children, I see it so clearly. That hope, that chance of life. And I know it's worth fighting for. The wedding was a splendid affair. Everyone attended. The dwarves and the animals of the forest. And there were tears of joy and songs of happiness. And the prince and the princess lived happily ever after.
How does it really end, Mummy?
What do you mean? What do you think happens, honey?
She wakes up, looks at the prince and goes, "Ooh, boys, yucky."
Hello.
Hi, Henry. It's Charlotte. Is Sarah there?
Charlotte, hi. Well, she's upstairs with the kids right now. Can I take a message?
Oh, okay. Then could you just, just let her know that I will call her later, okay?
Well, I can take a message.
Well, then just tell her that I've got some news, and that I will fax it to her office in the morning, okay?
Right, okay. I'll pass that on.
Okay, thanks, Henry. Bye now.
Bye. That was Charlotte. She said, she has some news. She'll fax you at the office. So this is it? You kiss the children goodbye, scribble a quick note, and then sneak off into the night. Have you any idea how fucking cruel that is?
I'm not sneaking off. And I'm not leaving the children.
You could have talked to me. I mean, writing a note, it's
I just thought it would be easier
then what?
than having this conversation again.
God, this is so...
Listen, I should be back by Friday. Dinners are in the freezer. Their swimsuits are on the dryer. They have swimming use tomorrow at 4. It's all in the note. I want this to be as easy as possible for them. And we'll talk about this. We'll talk about everything when I get home.
Western leader has said a thing about what's going on here. There's no threats, no criticism, no fucking comment. This place might as well not exist. And now that we're all they have, they want us to save face for them. Well, fuck that. They should get off their fucking asses and get the fuck out of here. Shit. Sorry, I'm still swearing.
Freeze it there.
Can we cut?
Okay.
Okay. Basically, nothing's changed. People keep saying that everything's changed, not from where I'm standing. Chechnya, Somalia, Cambodia, Ethiopia, it's the same shit every time. And it's just going to go on and on until we stop pretending that our loyalty ends with the arsehole on our side.
You okay?
What do you know?
An English news crew filmed it 6 days ago. The soundman is dead, the cameraman is in a coma, and Nick has disappeared. We think it's bandits, Chechens looking for money, but there's been no ransom demand. Sarah, I want you to meet Bob Strauss. He's with the ICRC here. He's been helping us.
Hi. Now sit, please. So the net result right now is we don't know who took Nick. We don't know if he pissed off the Russians or the Chechens. We're pretty sure there was a motive.
What was he doing?
I think you know he wasn't just a doctor anymore. He, I'd have to say, and this is well known, Nick's activities went quite a way beyond what you'd call famine relief.
How do we find him?
Well,
Nobody I've spoken to has any leads yet.
Can we offer a reward?
The best,
Can we do something?
the best thing for you to do is to stay in the hotel for a couple of days. Be patient.
No. No.
Sarah? Sarah, listen to me. This place, they will take journalists, Red Cross, anybody. Don't think for 1 second that you are immune. I don't. Just listen to what Strauss said. I don't care what Strauss said. Sarah, I love you. I want you to be safe. Go home. I swear to God, I will let you know if we hear anything.
Say it.
What?
Say it.
People disappear here. They don't come back.
I'm not leaving until I find him.
Charlie? Who is it?
Mrs. Burford, my name is Jan Steiger. I'm a friend of Nick's. May I? We work together, on and off. You should move your bed. It's too near the window.
Were you working together here?
Yes. In a matter of speaking.
How'd you know where I was? My sister?
Oh, no, I'm not a journalist, Mrs. Beaufort. I'm more import-export. Cambodia, we nearly met. Actually, Nick mentioned you a few times. I most certainly would have.
What do you want?
What do you want, Mrs. Beaufort?
I want to know where Nick is.
Last I heard, he was being held in the mountains. A rebel position about 5-6 miles northeast of here. Whole area's under heavy Russian shelling now, but I managed to make radio contact. We were negotiating. I knew who he was. But that was yesterday. But nothing since. Chances are that he's dead.
So why are you telling me this?
I'm curious. I mean, you come to this shithole in hell, and you think you're gonna find him? What is this? Is this love? Is that what it is? Okay, whatever. You're here. Now, if I get him back alive, I lose one less operative. If he's dead, he's dead. Of course, I'm not stupid enough to risk my own ass for some fucked up big mouth. But you're willing to risk your life for love. I'll trade with anything, Mrs. Beaufort. Anything at all.
Fine. What do I do?
I have a friend, a local. He can get you into the mountains, but after that, I'm just a spectator. Love.
I'm looking for Nick Callahan, the English doctor.
Hail. Come. 5 minutes.
Nick and Sarah.
Vamos ya.
I'm gonna get you out of here. We're gonna get out of here right now.
There's a Red Cross camp on the border. It's about 4 miles west of here, and we can walk. David! Come on, get up! Get up! Nick, get up!
Remember I wrote to you? And I told you you have a daughter. Anna. You remember? You're her dad. And she needs you. She needs you to get up and walk out of here. So get up. Get up, Nick.
That was close. We mean a lot of money to them. It won't be hard to track us.
Go! You've got to go! Listen to me! Listen to me! Listen to me! They're not going to kill me. They're not going to kill me. They need me alive. I'm worth money to them. If they get you, they will rape you, they will kill you. You've got to go and get help.
Okay. Okay.
Yarısı
Sarah! Sarah, go! Go! You can make it! Go! What are you doing? For God's sake! Sarah, please! Go!
I hope when you're reading this letter that I'm sitting there next to you and you're telling me that I'm stupid for writing it and crazy for trying to find you. But how could I not? It's you. All this time, so many years apart, I've missed you. But I have never been without you. I've woken up with you every morning and gone to sleep with you every night. You have always been with me. Your courage, your smile, your damn stubbornness. There has never been any distance between us, and there never will be. I love you, Nick. I love you.